Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Good morning, students. Hope you are all safe and sound in your homes. Stay at home and stay safe. May Allah protect us all. Students, we are going through chapter number 4. In previous lessons, we have studied how cell was discovered. But today, we will know the structure and function of cell. There are thousands of different kinds of cell in all living organisms, which vary in size, shape, and internal organization. The size of the bacterium vary from 2 to 10 micrometer. The cell of brain cells length is 2 meter, and this is an ostrich egg which is enlarged in size, and their shapes are also vary. Cells differ widely in shape. Most cells are roughly cuboidal or spherical. Before the discussing of the internal organization of cell, we must know that there are two types of cells which are called prokaryotes and eukaryotes. Prokaryotes are single cell which don't have membrane bounded organelles, and eukaryotic cells are multicellular organisms which have membrane bounded organelles, and their DNA is present inside the nucleus. Eukaryotes are animals, plants, fungi, protists, and prokaryotes are bacteria, which differ greatly in structure. Structure and function of organelles. Dear students, organelles are a tiny cellular structure that performs specific function within a cell. Organelles is a tiny cellular structure that are present inside the cell, and they are performing specific function. A cell is made by the assemblage of organelles. For example, cell membrane, Golgi apparatus, mitochondria, lysosomes, centrioles, vacuoles, endoplasmic reticulum, plastids, nucleus, cell wall, cytoplasm, cytoskeleton, and ribosomes. These are all cell organelles which we will discuss later, but there are some structure in cell that are not organelles but are still very important for cell. For example, cell wall, cell membrane, cytoplasm, and cytoskeleton. Now today we will discuss only the cell wall. You know that not all living organisms have cell walls around their cells. For example, animals and many animal-like protists. Cell wall is an important component of plant tissue and bacteria. It is non-living and outermost covering of a cell. Can be tough, rigid, and sometimes flexible. Made up of cellulose and pectin, may be thin or thick or multi-layered structure. The following are the function of cell wall. It provides definite shape, strength, and rigidity, prevents drying up or desiccation of cells, helps in controlling cell expansion, protects cell from external pathogens, and support to the inner living matter protoplasm of the cell. Composition. Plant cells have a variety of chemicals in their cell walls. Outer layer is called primary wall, which is made up of cellulose. Cellulose is a complex carbohydrates, and it is a non-living. Some plant cells have secondary walls in the inner side of the primary wall and is made up of lignin, for example, xylem cells. You know that the xylem and phloem, these are vascular cells and present in plants. Xylem cells are used for the transportation of water from roots through stem and up to the leaves. So xylem are made up of primary wall and secondary wall, and lignin is also a tough and rigid material which is non-living, and it is also a complex carbohydrate. Plasmodesmata. Students, there are pores in the cell walls of adjacent cells through which their cytoplasm is connected. These pores are called plasmodesmata, and it is very important to remember, and the question is asked in paper that what is plasmodesmata. Fungi and protists have cell walls which are made up of variety of chemicals. For example, chitin is present in fungi. Prokaryotes have a cell wall composed of peptidoglycan. Peptidoglycan is a complex of proteins and sugars, and the amino acids are the unit of proteins. Okay students, in this diagram we are seeing that this is a plant cell having cell wall. The outermost boundary of the plant cell is called cell wall, and inside the cell wall is a cell membrane, which we will discuss in next lesson, because cell wall is present in all plants tissues, but the cell membrane is present in animals. In this lesson we discuss the composition, structure and function of cell wall. Thank you very much for your cooperation and your attention. Hope in this lesson you learn something new.